ladies and gents, ready for our next bout of this afternoon's show. First of all, introducing your first fighter into the blue corner, representing Team Underground. Please put your hands together for Nadine Abou Saada.
Another Team Underground fighter, so another fight that's not going to be boring.
Another gym that seems to always go on the go as well. It's fantastic to see just how active Steve has everybody in that gym compete.
Yeah, and it's a long way for you to travel, so it just shows the level of guys in front at the show. The big gyms from London want to come all the way up to put their fight into guys in Frankfurt.
It speaks volumes for the show as well. They're willing to do that now. But look, Nadine, I know in her interview, she's in an interview, she spoke about they try not to crumble under the pressure. They actually very much like fighting on the outside and counter strikes. I believe there'll be a substantial height difference here as well between Nadine and Anna. It's really interesting because we've seen Anna the last time out. She was a forward pressure fighter. She just kept pushing forward. And it'll be interesting to see what Nadine can do with that.
Yeah, it's always interesting. Again, I hate to say his name again because I'm fanboying his it, so hope we get some John Haggerty style, like big lead piece to the face. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this fight.
Well then, ladies and gents, could you please welcome her opponent into the red corner, representing Ayrshire Hit Squad. Please welcome Anna-Louise Burns.
Anna-Louise Burns now making the walk. It'll be a funny one as well. She's 1-0 against Team Underground. Of course, it was Nadine's teammate last time out at TV. Fighting out of the Scottish Hit Squad affiliation there for Ayrshire Hit Squad, sorry, with Sean Laird in his corner.
Being very relaxed, singing along to her entrance song, big smile on her face. So,
how important is it to be relaxed when you're going in this and try not to let the moment get you?
I've had all kinds of different emotions and feelings through fights. Some fights I've wanted to kill the guy and it's worked, and then other times that got me chinned. So like, it's different for everyone. It's almost like it's different for every fight. Like I would say, if you're fighting a really good counter fighter, being pent up and aggressive, it's almost like you're putting yourself in a mindset to give them what they want. They want you to extend, they want you to submit. So I think if you're in that kind of matchup, it's important to be relaxed. It's important not to force anything and expose yourself. But I think if she is wanting to put the pressure on, and if Nadine is wanting to counter-strike and strike, this is probably a good headspace to be in.
Alright, ladies and gents, so this is an amateur 50-kilogram catchweight bout in the ladies' division. Introducing your fighters, first of all, in the blue corner. Age 26, standing at 5 foot and 6 inches tall. She's an MMA record of 0 wins, 1 loss and no draws. Fighting out of London by way of Team Underground. She weighed in at 49.9 kilograms. Please give a big warm welcome to Nadine Abou Saada. Facing her across the cage in the red corner, it's her opponent. Age 26, she stands 5 foot 6 inches tall. She has a mixed martial art record of 0 wins, 1 loss and no draws. 1 win, 1 loss and no draws. From Scotland, by way of Ayrshire Hit Squad, she weighed in at 49.6 kilograms. Please welcome Anna-Louise Burns.
A little smile there between our
We're scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your referee, Joe McNally. The action is about to begin.
Yeah, a little smile there between Nathan and Anna. I don't think she's 5'6" somehow.
She did stick her fingers up, either her opponent or the camera, one of the two, but she seemed happy about it.
Smiling while doing it, and here we go, underway now.
Nadine coming straight out.
Big heavy strikes to open this one from Nadine.
Heavy strikes and immediately putting Anna on the back foot. She's got a good bounce. Nadine's got a good bounce to her stance, faking that lead hand and then throwing that kind of arching right straight. Anna looking to establish the grappling, looking to use that underhook to drive Nadine to the fence, but Nadine uses a strong whizzer and gets good head position and manages to turn Anna's back to the fence. Anna has managed to rescue the situation and get double underhooks though. It certainly wasn't the start I was expecting, especially after listening to Nadine in her interview saying she likes to be that counter puncher. She comes straight forward here with a lot of pressure early doors in this one.
Well, you know, it might have thrown Anna's expectations off. Anna might have been expecting a counter puncher, and then for Nadine just to come straight out, guns blazing, firing those lefts and rights. A lot of them landed.
Jumping around like that as well, it's so strong. It really shows your opponent, look, you're not here just to take part.
Nadine gets the takedown. Just with a strong underhook, kind of like a little bit Muay Thai style takedown. Now she's ended up in the guard, just framing on Anna's face at the minute. Anna trying to control the posture.
Nadine again, huge strikes here.
Massive strikes, and she manages to get Anna's back, getting the back body lock.
This relentless pressure, relentless pace. I'd be very interested to see if she can do this over 9 minutes.
Got this wrist ride and she's just given up, and she's got this back body lock. Anna's right elbow looks like it's getting close to getting out, but is a bit stuck. Her right elbow is going to pop out in a second, and Nadine turns her.
What does Anna need to do with here then to try and get out of this position?
I mean, if she can get her right elbow back to her body like she just did, she can start pummeling her underhooks in.
Anna looking for a trip of her own by the looks of things.
Gets charging in with those underhooks, getting that fence position. Sometimes when you're shorter than your opponent, that can be an advantage because you've got less distance to travel to get towards the legs and the body lock positions. But Nadine managed to use her height well there as she pummeled her underhook in and lifted Anna up off her. And then that's how she's managed to reverse the position here. Good fence grappling from both of them. Nadine's been doing a particularly good job of reversing the position and then striking on the break like that.
Lovely left hand on the exit there.
Nice left high kick. And now she's circling, watching a cage position, just circling around, throwing these kicks. Obviously, Nadine does not want her back against the fence.
She looks so calm and collected as well when throwing them strikes.
Definitely. And now she, with a smile of her own, and a little head jiggle as well. Now she's taunting the old Diaz brothers' hands up. Yeah, amazing round. Nadine, obviously I think that's Nadine's round. Much bigger shots landed, the top position. That has been a really good round so far. Nadine doesn't look too tired from it either, considering how aggressive she come out. Like obviously, we can only see, we don't actually know how tired they are, but she looks pretty fresh right now. Like look, she's barely breathing out of her mouth, just breathing out her nose. Anna's got a lot of work to do to make up for that first round.
I believe Nadine works in the fitness industry, so I don't know if fatigue will be a problem for her at all. Thomas Adnowski there as well in that corner. Delivered a fantastic fight against Nathan Haywood just a couple of shows ago.
That was a cracker of a fight, that. He has got big power in his hands. I was watching him in the pads before that fight. In the pads in the back before that fight. And I was impressed. Yeah. And it just needs to take a second to compose herself. And I really think some lateral movement on the front foot would serve Anna really well. She's going forward and she's being aggressive, but it's very straight line aggressive, and Nadine is doing a good job of stepping side to side. So Anna needs to step side to side with her and maneuver maneuver Nadine onto the fence.
Here we go, second 3 scheduled rounds here.
Obviously because of how big the strikes have been, Anna was biting on some of those fakes there. Now she's just charging in, getting her forehead in the way and swinging that right hand. Beautiful straight punching from Nadine. Nice, and she's circling away off the fence. That was good work. Playing at a bit of a longer range than they were in the first round now.
You think, if anything, for Anna, she needs to be trying to close that distance, not playing this rangy game with a much taller, longer fighter.
Thing is, it's hard when every time you step in, you get hit with a flurry of punches. It's going to put you off doing it. And there again, she stepped in and she's been hit with 5, 6, 7 punches and hasn't got a clinch position off it. Eventually, that's going to teach you it's not worth doing, and you end up hanging back and staying at range where Nadine can kick her. It's a very difficult proposition having a big reach disadvantage in fighting. Nadine is doing such a good job of circling off the fence. That is really good cage positioning from Nadine. Look, she's never really taken more than 2 or 3 steps back in a straight line. Look, back, and then she's off to, well, back on the offense, but then off to the side again.
How important then is that cage position and always knowing where you are in the cage in a fight?
I mean, I think it's crucial. I mean, me and George have very, like, it's a huge part of our styles. So obviously it's something I see a lot, but I think it's such a good way of giving yourself an advantage. Being able to put your opponent's back on the fence, or knowing when your back is near the fence and being able to, like, reverse that position it's huge in fighting. Another big right straight. Look at this. Anna is not, she doesn't seem fazed by it. She seems to just be wading through a lot of these, but she's not getting a lot of success of her own off.
This seems to be, as I was just about to say, a lot more of the counter striking from Nadine. Lovely 1-2 down the middle there.
There's that arching right straight.
Lovely kick to the body.
Beautiful left kick. Barely any switch on that. There was almost zero telegraph. And she managed to get back to a stance really quick and get back to a punching position. Excellent work. I think Anna just needs some lateral steps in her footwork. See how, oh, it's almost like she can hear. But she just needs to step to the side when she's moving forward. I think that would help her a lot, but she's now got her back to the fence and she's taking big shots and she's covering up. Nadine doing a good job of getting her elbows inside and framing, not allowing Anna to get into a positive clinch position, and then the round's ended.
And we go here. Nadine looking very calm and collected again. I think Anna knows that she's got a lot of work to do here in this last 3 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really tough proposition for Anna, because a lot of what she's been trying, it is what she should be doing, but there's just been like little bits missing here and there, and it's not working for her. So like, she needs to be covering the distance, and she needs to be getting inside, and she needs to be trying to get these clinches and these takedowns. But she's trying those and it's not working. It must be very disheartening.
Both women here taking on their corner advice.
The coach at Team Underground, very animated, motioning for the uppercut a lot, so that's something we've got to look out for, because Nadine has been having good success with that arching right straight, so I think that will lead into the uppercut, because as she's throwing that right straight, Anna's head's coming a little bit lower, so it'll line her up for that uppercut. Anna needs to start double jabbing, stepping to the left, and she needs to just go for it, which is, it's hard to do. It's a lot easier to say than it actually is.
And of course, if you do just go for it, it can lead to being reckless, and that exactly then again plays into Nadine's counter-striking game.
Yeah, it doesn't. Nadine getting these elbows in. Every time Anna's trying to clinch her, Nadine manages to get her elbows in, but Anna's got double underhooks here. She's got double underhooks. This is the best position she's had for a while in this fight.
In the perfect place, right in front of her corner as well. Neil's just trying to talk her through what she needs to be doing.
Beautiful underhook and turn from Nadine though.
And that left hand again on the exit.
Yeah, I was going to say straight back on the striking on the break. Excellent work. Feel like Nadine is going to be trying to set up her kicks a little bit now. Again, circling off every time Anna moves forward.
How important is it not to coast this third round if you do believe that your 2 rounds to the good?
Yeah, coasting can end up like just, it throws you off your own fight. So you end up not fighting to your skills and fighting to your best of your ability. And then that can allow your opponent back in far more than you anticipated. So I think it's important to just fight your fight and just keep doing what you're doing, even if you won the first 2 rounds and you've won them decisively. Obviously, you can afford not to take any risks, but saying that, doing nothing and just coasting, which she definitely isn't, by the way. She's landed some banging strikes. We're not saying that she's coasting at all, but like, doing what she's doing is the right thing to do.
Super strong knee up the middle there as well.
Lots of really good knees from Nadine. Southpaw stance from Anna now, only momentarily switched.
Anna is tough as to come as well, mind Harry. She's just not stopped coming forward.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of it, like just a few tweaks in her footwork, and I think she'd have a lot more success with this forward pressure.
Nice stiff jab.
Getting back to that underhook position.
Abou Saada doing a good job there though, just to turn Anna against the fence when she's seen that.
Oh, she's doing really fantastic work in these clinches. Like her upper body clinching, obviously we haven't really seen much lower body wrestling, but her upper body clinching is fantastic. She knows when to get underhooks, when to turn with the underhooks, when to go for more collar ties and use that elbow like as a frame between them both. She's doing a fantastic job here. Anna's not quitting though. Anna's managed to reverse the position and she's got a pretty high underhook. She's electing to punch, which I think is the smart thing to do because I feel like she does need a finish.
How conscious are you? Look like as this round's wearing on, and Anna probably knows she needs a finish. Don't think that was a 10-second collection. I think that may have been the Team Underground coach just getting a little bit excited there.
Yeah, that's the 10-second thing.
It's 10 seconds to go here in this round.
I think Anna.
And there we go to the judges' scorecard for the second time. And I think Nadine knows she's done enough, and I think Anna knows the result as well. But great performance by both girls.
Yeah, great fight. Anna had great heart, great tenacity, was managing to like put straight punches together in combination sometimes on the front foot, which is a very hard thing to do. But Nadine, with her superior cage awareness, her excellent upper body clinching, was managing to stop Anna from getting it, was preventing Anna from getting into the fight at any point. And then obviously the big story of that fight is Nadine's right hand. Yeah, like Nadine's right hand, her combos and knees, she just had very good Muay Thai striking.
Well, ladies and gents, could you please put your hands together for both of our warriors inside the cage, please? After 3 hard-fought 3-minute rounds, we got your judges' scorecards, and we have a decision, a unanimous decision in favour of the blue corner, Nadine Abou. Also, let's hear it for your runner-up, Anna-Louise Burns.
And as we thought, Nadine Abou takes out one, and what was a cracking display from the Team Underground star. Up next, we've got Lee Waters taking on Stan Bagley.